We begin tonight with an ongoing saga between Spokane County Sheriff Ozzie Knezovich and one of his former deputies who is now showing signs, and this controversy is showing no signs of slowing down. Knezovich fired Deputy Craig Chamberlin for misconduct. Now Chamberlin is running for sheriff himself.
Today, Sheriff Knezovich said that Chamberlin could be decertified as a law enforcement officer, but would that prevent him from running for sheriff? Let's verify. First, let's break down the situation. Spokane County Sheriff Ozzie Knezovich recently fired one of his longtime deputies, Craig Chamberlin, for misconduct surrounding a character reference letter that Chamberlin wrote for a volleyball coach accused of child pornography. Chamberlin claimed he didn't know what the coach was being investigated for or that his letter was going to be used in court. Rather, he believes he was fired for political reasons, something Knezovich denies. And Chamberlin says he's now running for sheriff against another candidate who's endorsed by Knezovich. Aside from being fired, Knezovich said today that Chamberlin could also be decertified as a law enforcement officer.
The decertification aspect of this is the Washington Criminal Justice Training Center Commission will review the case, and if they find that he has a sustained finding, which he does, of dishonesty, they will decertify him in the state of Washington.
The question now, if Chamberlin is decertified, would that prevent him from running for Spokane County Sheriff? My sources are Washington State Law and Spokane County Auditor Vicki Dalton.
To be a candidate on the ballot for almost any position, there's some very basic requirements that need to be met.
Those requirements, according to Dalton and state law, include the candidate needs to be a registered voter, live in the jurisdiction in which they are running, and the candidate must file to run and pay the filing fee before the deadline. But back to the issue of decertification.
If a former law enforcement officer has been decertified, they can still run for sheriff in Spokane County.
From everything that we have in front of us, yes.
So we can verify that even if Chamberlin is decertified, he could still run for sheriff. Although if he's elected, Knezovich said he could face some limitations.
So if you were successful in this run, you would have a sheriff that would not be a professional certified peace officer in the state of Washington. He can't carry a gun.
Now, to be clear, Chamberlin has not been decertified. When a decision is made on that topic, we'll be sure to pass it along. We also did reach out to Chamberlin today, and he told us that he is focusing on his campaign and moving forward. He also said that he plans to pursue legal action against Sheriff Knezovich for disclosing what he called private health information during a previous press conference. We'll keep you posted on this story.